still here. The sky turns blue above the rooftops. Your hair moves softly in the evening wind. The city below us starts turning golden one by one. The lights come on. The last sunlight leaves your face. I want to remember this exact place. Meet me in the blue hour before the night comes through. Meet me in the blue hour when the sky changes blue. Stay beside me, watch the city light. Meet me in the blue hour. A little longer tonight. The buildings become shadows, the traffic sounds far away. Your hand finds mine and I let it stay. I don't know what tomorrow will make of this. Tonight this city feels like ours. We're somewhere between leaving and staying, somewhere between light and dark. And I don't want to move yet. Meet me in the blue hour before the night comes through. Meet me in the blue hour when the whole sky changes blue. Stay beside me, watch the city light. Meet me in the blue hour. A little longer tonight. Not day, not night, just us in between. Maybe that's enough for now. Meet me in the blue hour before the night comes through. Meet me in the blue hour. The city turns to blue. Your hand in mine, the last light disappearing. Meet me in the blue hour. I wanna stay here with you. The sky turns dark, the windows shine. Your hand in mine, blue hour. You're close. I don't wanna move. Your hand is beside mine, almost touching. I watch the room. You look at me, neither of us speaks, but I can feel the silence changing. You move a little closer, I stay where I am. Your shoulder meets mine, and I don't move away. A little I'm staying a little closer. You're close. I don't want to move. Your hand is beside mine, almost touching. I watch the room. You look at me. Neither of us speaks, but I can feel the silence changing. You move a little closer, I stay where I am. Your shoulder meets mine and I don't move away. A little closer, don't have to say a word. A little closer, it's all I want tonight. Your shoulder by mine, your hand almost touching. A little closer, stay here. You laugh very softly. I look down, your fingers move, then find mine. No big moment, nothing changes except the distance between us. A little closer, don't have to say a word. A little closer, it's all I want tonight. Your shoulder by mine, your hand almost touching. A little closer, stay here. Maybe this is trust, maybe this is enough. You don't have to ask me, I won't move away. A little closer, don't have to say a word. A little closer, a little closer. I like you right here. Your hand finds mine and neither one lets go. A little closer, stay a little longer. You're close, I'm staying a little closer. The light is fading. Don't move yet. Your head against my shoulder. The ocean below. The last of the sunlight across the water. The beach is empty and for once I don't want to go anywhere. I know the night is coming, I can see it change, but right here, nothing needs a name. If we stay here a little longer, if we stay here, let the whole world move. The sun can disappear, the stars can come if we stay here. I don't need more. The wind gets colder, you move closer. I put my arms around you and watch the sky. The first star appears above the water. I wish I could hold this still. The last light is fading across the sea. I don't need forever, just stay here with me. If we stay here a little longer, if played it for you. Didn't think you'd keep it. I put the record on, you sat beside me. I told you why I liked it. You listened quietly. The needle made that sound before the first note came. You smiled and I thought maybe you'd like it too. You didn't know the words, but you stayed. And somehow that was enough. It was my song, the one I knew by heart. My song, playing in the dark. Now I hear your voice every time it comes on. It was my song, now it's our song. We played it on the weekend, we played it late at night. You started singing softly, then got the words wrong. I laughed, you laughed, and played it once again. Somewhere between those evenings it became ours. It was my song, the one I knew by heart. My song, playing in the dark. Now I hear your voice every time it comes on. It was my song, now it's our song. I don't hear the old room, I hear you there. Your laugh, your voice, the way you looked at me when the record played. It was my song until I gave it to you. My song, now every note feels new. I used to hear myself every time it played. Now I hear us in every note. It makes my song. Now it's our song. Put it on again. Let it play. My song, our song. You're here, trees move past the window faster than they seem. Your face in the reflection looks almost like a dream. We talk about the places we've both been before, then the conversation fades, and I want nothing more. The world keeps moving outside. You rest against the window, I stay beside you. Stay beside me by the window, watch the whole world pass. Stay beside me by the window, let the evening move like that. Town after town, light after light. Stay beside me by the window, a little longer tonight. A river catches sunlight and turns to gray. A small town disappears behind the train. You smile at something, I don't remember what. I only know the feeling of wanting it to last. The train keeps going, we don't ask where. The farther night out. Then tables around us, soft music in air. I watch your laughter, catch your hand in my glare. The candle's reflection waltzes on the wall, and your name lights up, and I barely recall. You send something simple, funny or kind. That little notification changes my mind. There you are on my screen, making me feel the same. A little message, and the moment's not the same. There you are on my screen. I smile to myself. One small conversation only needs your name and mine. You blush at your phone, you give me a grin. We whisper across time, a secret within. I turn off my data so time can stand still. This quiet connection is making me thrill. When you look away now, I know what you mean. Your eyes say it all in that glowing blue screen. There you are on my screen, making me feel the same. A little message, and the moment's not the same. There you are on my screen. I smile to myself. One small conversation only needs your name and mine. Nothing else happened. We just sat here. Then your name came, and suddenly you're near. There you are on my screen, shining warm and bright. Your name lighting up my phone makes everything right. There you are on my screen, and I don't know why. Every time it shows up, I feel that thrill inside. First cold night, I remember the leaves were falling across the street. You rubbed your hands inside your sleeves. I had one scarf, you smiled, I wrapped it around us and moved a little closer. You were cold, I could tell, so I stayed close. You made the cold night warm, standing next to me. You made the cold night warm, under the streetlight glow. The leaves kept falling, we kept walking slow. You made the cold night warm. Your shoulder touched mine, the scarf covered both. We talked about nothing, the way we always do. Warm windows past us, the park was almost bare. I stopped thinking about the weather when you were there. You made the cold night warm, standing next to me. You made the cold night warm, under the streetlight glow. The leaves kept falling, we kept walking slow. You made the cold night warm, scarf and you. Night above, quiet hush. We sit on this rooftop, talking till late. City lights below us, our hearts oscillate. Your eyes search the skyline, I reach for your hand. No need for endings, not yet, here we stand. Words fade into starlight, silence calls us on. Stay until morning, don't let the night slip by. Stay until morning, with the sunrise in our eyes. Every secret spoken, every sigh shared at dawn. Stay here until morning, even after dark is gone. Breeze on our faces, chill turning mild. Warmth in your shoulder, more than just mine. The sky slowly brightens, yet here we remain, holding this moment again and again. First light is just over the hill, but I'm not ready to leave you still. Stay until morning, let the darkness wait. Stay until morning, we'll meet the new day. Two hearts discovering, light's gentle kiss at dawn. Stay here until morning, let the night live on. Stay until morning, just a while more. Stay until morning, my feet leave this. Morning's creeping close, but our love grows strong. Stay here until morning, and I'll keep holding on. The sun touches the sky, we don't say goodbye. The storm moved east, the street went quiet. He said, let's walk. Puddles along the sidewalk, clouds opening wide. Your hair still wet from the rain outside. We stepped around the water where the street lights shone. You laughed when I missed one and got my shoes soaked. The air was cold, but I didn't notice. You were close, and that was enough. We could have called a car, we could have gone home, but neither of us was ready yet. Everything smelled like rain, wet earth, concrete, and leaves. You were walking beside me and breathing next to me. Everything smelled like rain, the whole street felt new. I don't know what changed that night. Maybe it was me and you. Your umbrella leaned over, a little toward my side. You said you weren't cold, but I could tell you were lying. So I gave you my jacket, you said you didn't need it, then you kept it anyway. And I didn't ask for it back. We passed the corner where our roads divide. You looked towards your street, and back in mine. Neither said anything for a second or two, then you smiled and kept walking with me. Everything smelled like that quiet night. Just a little night at home. Take out on the counter, 2 forks, 1 paper plate. You kicked your shoes beside the door and said we could stay up late. There's laundry on the sofa, your coffee's getting cold. You laughed because I burned the toast, then ate it anyway. We don't need a reservation, don't need somewhere to go. The whole night fits inside this room, and somehow that's enough. Nothing fancy, just us, bare feet on the kitchen floor. Nothing fancy, just us, laughing like we always do. No skyline, no champagne, just your hand finding mine. Nothing fancy, just us, and I wouldn't change a thing tonight. You stole the blanket from me, then pulled me underneath. We watched an old movie neither one of us could finish. You told me about your day, I told you about mine. And somewhere in the middle I forgot to check the time. Maybe love looks different when nobody's watching us. It's in the little ways you stay when there's nowhere else to rush. Nothing fancy, just us, 2 cups sitting by the bed. Nothing fancy, just us, your laughter in my head. No perfect photograph, no place we have to find. Nothing fancy, just us, and somehow you make ordinary shine. Maybe someday we'll remember this quiet little room, the takeout and the tangled sheets, the way you smiled at me. If I get to choose again, give me the same night to change my mind and nowhere else to be. Nothing fancy, just us, bare feet on the kitchen floor. Nothing fancy, just us, still wanting a little more. No fireworks, no grand design, just your hand holding mine. Nothing fancy, just us, and I think that's my favorite kind of life. Nothing fancy, just us. The dishes can't wait, the lights can stay low. You lean against me, and neither of us moves. Nothing fancy, just us. Your fingers were close, I waited. We were sitting quietly. You looked toward the light, your hand was next to mine. Close enough. I thought about reaching, then stopped. I didn't want to rush. You moved a little closer. Your sleeve touched mine, then your fingers found me, almost by accident. Then I found your hand somewhere between the words. Then I found your hand, and everything got quiet. Nothing but your breathing, nothing but this moment. Then I found your hand and didn't let it go. We kept talking softly, neither saying why. Your fingers stayed with mine. I looked at you, you smiled, and I knew I didn't need to move. Then I found your hand somewhere between the words. Then I found had to say. A hand reaching for another and choosing not to move away. Then I found your hand and the whole room disappeared. Then I found your hand and somehow you felt near. Nothing needed saying, nothing needed more. Then I found your hand and didn't let it go. Your hand in mine, warm sunlight, no words, just stay. There it is, your window again. The street is quiet, the night is cold. Your bedroom light is still on. I know the window, I know the room. I see that glow and think of you. Maybe you're awake, maybe you're dreaming. I don't need to know, just know when you're there. I see your light shining through the dark. I see your light a little through the rain. I don't have to call, I don't have to cross the street. I see your light and somehow you're close to me. And somehow you're close to me. The traffic disappears, the whole block slows. Your window stays warm, the rest goes cold. I look up once, then look away, like I don't want to give myself away. Maybe you're awake, thinking of me. Maybe that small light is all I need. I see your light shining through the dark. I see your light, and somehow you're not far. The whole street is quiet, but I don't feel alone. I see your light, and it brings me home. One small window, one quiet room, one light, and I know you're there. I see your light shining through the dark. I see your light, and I know where you are. I don't have to call, I don't have to cross the night. I see your light, and everything feels right. I see your light, the street stays dark, the window stays warm. I keep walking, but I know you're there. I see your light.
Grab your jacket. We're leaving.
It's late in the evening, the house is quiet. You ask where we're going, I say let's find out. You laugh by the doorway, I reach for the keys. We leave without knowing where the night will lead. Left at the corner, right at the light. You look at me smiling, like this feels right. We don't need a reason, we don't need a place, we don't need to know where this road takes us. Just keep the lights on, keep driving slow. We don't need a reason, let's see where we go. We pass the city, then turn toward the trees. The radio's playing, you lean toward me. We miss the next turn, I don't turn around. Maybe getting nowhere is better right now. We don't need a reason, we don't need a place, we don't need to know where this road takes us. Just keep the lights on, keep driving slow. We don't need a reason, let's see where we go. Maybe it's nowhere, maybe it's far. Maybe tonight is enough as we are. We don't need a reason, we don't need a plan, we don't need tomorrow to understand. Just keep the lights on, let the whole night go. We don't need a reason, just like where you are. No reason, no plan, just us, keep going. I thought it was one moment, wasn't the way you fix your hair before you leave, the note beside my coffee, the song you always sing, your shoes beside the doorway, your jacket on the chair, the way you say my name when nobody else is there. I never called it anything back then, I just started looking for it. It's the little things you do, the way you leave the window open, the way I look for you. It's the little things, I never saw them coming. Somehow the smallest moments were the ones that pulled me in. The way you saved me half of what you order, the way you remember how I take my coffee. Your laugh from the kitchen, your hand against my back. Nothing ever seemed important until one day I missed it. It's the little things you do, the way you leave the light on, the way I think of you. It's the little things, the ones I never planned. They found their way into my life and stayed. Maybe love is quieter than we thought it'd be. Maybe it's 100 little things nobody else can see. It's the little things you do. Coffee on the counter, the way I wait for you. It's the little things I finally understand. None of them seemed important until they became mine. It's the little things, it's how you got to me, your coffee, your shoes, your voice down the hall. It's the little things. You're somewhere out there, I'm still awake. Your light is on across the screen. You ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm fine. You know that voice, you know when I'm not. We don't talk about missing it anyway. Your night is ending, my morning starts. Different rooms, same conversation. Still a world between us, different roads and different skies. There's still a world between us, but I still know your eyes. Your voice comes through the silence, and somehow you're right here. There's still a world between us, but I still feel you near. Tell me about your coffee, I tell you about the rain. You laugh at something small, and I forget the distance. The call goes quiet, neither one hangs up. Maybe silence isn't empty when it's with you. The clock is getting later, the room is almost dark. I don't wanna say goodnight, not yet. There's still a world between us, different roads and different skies. There's still a world between us, but I still know your eyes. Your voice comes through the silence, and somehow you're right here. There's still a world between us, but I still feel you near. One day I'll be there beside you. Until then, stay here a little longer. Under the coffin, from heaven all the time. I feel this cloud under the feeling. It is like a event. Making love to house, it's a different window. Same voice, same night, still here. It's past midnight. You're still awake, the room is dark, except the lamp. I hear the city through the glass, then your name appears on my phone, and somehow the room feels different. You ask how my day was, I tell you, you hear the tired part. I leave out your voice at midnight, coming through the dark. Your voice at midnight, finding where I am, and nothing in this room changed, nothing outside moved. Your voice at midnight, and I don't feel alone. You tell me about tomorrow, I'll tell you about today. We laugh at something small, then let the silence stay. The call goes quiet, but neither one hangs up. I listen till you breathe and stay. Your voice at midnight, coming through the dark. Your voice at midnight, finding where I am, and nothing in this room changed, nothing outside moved. Your voice at midnight, and I don't feel alone. Maybe it's not the talking, maybe it's just you on the other side, still awake to your voice at midnight, coming through the dark. not yet. The sun is getting low. I don't want to say it. You are standing beside me. The whole street turns gold. The wind moves softly through your hair. I hold you closer than I should, because I know it's almost time. The light is fading across your face. I want to remember everything about this place. One last golden goodbye under a sky this bright. One last golden goodbye before we turn away tonight. Your hand in mine, the last light on your eyes. One last golden goodbye, then I'll let you go. Don't talk about tomorrow. We don't have to. You smile a little, I do too. The road is quiet. The evening is ending, and I wish I could keep it here. One last golden goodbye under a sky this bright. One last golden goodbye before we turn away tonight. Your hand in mine, the last light on your eyes. One last golden goodbye, then I'll let you go. I don't need forever to keep this. I'll remember how the light looked on you. One last golden goodbye. The sun is almost gone. One last golden goodbye. Stay until the light moves on. Your hand in mine, and slowly out of mine. One last golden goodbye. I'll carry this tonight. The sky turns blue. You start to go. I watch you once, then let you go. I know this street, I know this feeling. The pavement is warm, the windows are open. Someone is playing that song again. I pass the old corner where you used to wait, and for a second you're standing there. We were so close to something closer than I knew back then. Maybe another summer, maybe another time. keep walking and think of you. Maybe another summer. I don't remember the first note. I remember you. You were sitting by the window. I was trying not to stare. We talked about the weather and stayed longer there. And nothing sounded important, nothing needed a name. But something in that afternoon never quite went away. A little silence, a little time, two separate rhythms finding one. We became our own song, one line at a time. We became our own song through the quiet and the noise. Some notes were easy, some took time to find. But somewhere in the middle, our hearts fell into time. There were days we lost the rhythm, days we found it again. Long nights talking softly, mornings starting late. We never had the answer, we never needed one. We just kept showing up and letting it become. We became our own song, one line at a time. We became our own song through the quiet and the noise. Some notes were easy, some took time to find. Somewhere in the middle, our hearts fell into time. We never wrote it all at once, we lived it. The pauses, the wrong notes, the parts we kept anyway. We became our own song, and I hear it now. Every little memory still knows the way somehow. Some notes were quiet, some carried us through. We never needed perfect, we only needed to become our own song. The music fades, but you remain. One last note, and then your name. The storm is over, I see you. Water on the sidewalk, leaves against the ground. You walk across the park, and everything gets quiet. I almost say something, then I don't. You look at me, and that's enough. For a second, neither moves. Then your hand finds mine. After the rain, after us, we found our way back to the two of us. The streets are away. The sky is opening. After the rain, after us, we're still here. We don't talk about every word we said. You don't need to tell me, I already know. Sunlight breaks through the branches overhead, and standing next to you feels easier than yesterday. After the rain, after us, we found our way back to the two of us. The streets are away. The sky is opening. After the rain, after us, we're still here. you're here after the rain.
Morning city.
You beside me, I don't check my phone when I'm with you. I don't plan the words before I speak. We walk past the corner where the buses turn, and I feel more like myself. Without thinking, I don't have to have the answer for everything. I can be quiet and you stay. It's late, but I'm not ready to go. The city is below us. Your shoes beside mine. You ask what time it is. I say, don't check. Tomorrow's already waiting. It can wait a little more. Tonight I wanna hear you before we close the door. There will be mornings. There will be plans right now. I just want this. Tomorrow can't wait. Just stay here tonight. Tomorrow can't wait. Under the keeps moving. We don't. Tomorrow can't wait. You haven't left. The city is quieter than it was before. Your coffee sits beside you. Mine is cold. We started with a question, then another one. Now the sky is changing and we're still talking. The clock keeps moving. We don't. Very slowly, where the night ends, we begin. Where the night ends, let the morning in. I don't know when it happened, I only know you're here. Where the night ends, something starts. Tops turn silver, the streets begin to wake. You tell me one last story, then laugh. I don't remember the ending, I remember your face when the first light found you standing there. We watched the dark disappear without saying much. Maybe that's the moment I knew. Where the night ends, we begin. Where the night ends, let the morning in. I don't know when it happened, I only know you're here. Where the night ends, something starts. All night we talked, somewhere between the stars. Where the magic ends, we begin. Where the first light falls across the city again. The whole world wakes below us, but I only see you where the night ends. We begin. Let the morning in. The sun is rising, the night is over. I don't wanna leave yet. The room is quiet, you're beside me. Again, your coffee on the table, my jacket by the door. The same old chair, the same morning light. There are years inside these walls, I can feel them in the pictures and in the way you smile. We've changed, I know. The years don't hide it, but when you look at me, I know this place. Still here after all these years, still here through the quiet and the noise. We changed, the world changed too. Still here and I still choose you. There were days we lost the rhythm, days we found it again. Some things needed patience, some needed time. You kept leaving the light on, I kept finding my way home. And somehow all those small things became alive. We've changed, I know. We're not who we were before, but every road still brought me here. Still here after all these years, still After all these years, still here with a little more gray, a little more history, a little less to prove. Still here, and I still choose you. Still here, that's enough for me. The room gets quiet, your hand finds mine.